Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a morning routine video. I'm in India right now, have been here for the last 2 weeks. Let me show you what my typical morning looks like. Let's start from the beginning. I wake up usually around 7 and then I go for a walk. My health has not been great the last few months or the last year, so I'm trying to make small changes, and one of them is going for a walk in the morning. So this is the first thing I do as soon as I wake up. I get changed, put on my shoes, very quick skincare, just literally sunscreen and lip balm. So I splash some water on my face, dry it, and then go in with this sunscreen from Deconstruct. What I love about this is that it is a matte gel, and Mumbai has become really hot the last few days, and when I'm sweating I don't really want a sunscreen that's too dewy or too hydrating, so this works perfectly. It doesn't leave any white cast, so that's great, and just leaves your skin feeling quite clean and fresh. And for the lips, I go in with this tinted SPF 50 lip balm from Violette. I picked this up from Sephora in Bangkok a few weeks ago, and I love the slight tint, and it gives SPF 50 and UVA protection. I found it really hard this morning. I was feeling tired, I was feeling lazy, but I pushed myself because walking is not a very high impact exercise and everyone can walk. And yes, eventually I completed my 1 hour and I'm very pleased that I did that. I'm back home now. I still feel quite tired, puffy, just a bit rough today, but I'm so glad I went out. As you can see, it's quite messy. Usually I try to clean the night before, but yesterday I went out for dinner, and by the time I got back home, even though it wasn't very late, I just felt really tired, so I just went to bed after doing my skincare. So I'm gonna tidy around, need to make my bed as well, clean my workspace, and by the time I finish all this, my breakfast should be here. Felt like having idli today, so I've ordered idli and I think upma as well. I love cleaning and tidying, and ideally I should have done the kitchen and my workspace in the night, but it's okay to do it in the morning as well, and it always puts me in a really nice frame of mind, especially clearing out my table where I work and where I kind of plan what I'm shooting, etc. That's looking a lot better, and it makes me want to sit there and start working. The bed's looking great. I need to tackle this corner now. This is where I do product shots, and because this apartment is east facing, I get really nice morning sunlight. So this is just yesterday's stuff that I was photographing, so need to sort that out. I've got my packing cubes because I am going on a very exciting trip with the brand on Monday, so I need to put that in my suitcase and just clean up this area so I can do today's product shots. Trying to decide what to wear. I've got this new dress that I really like, floaty, elasticated at the waist and the back here, and just very summery, and it's gotten so hot so suddenly in Mumbai, so feel like wearing this, but I want to keep it for my trip, so I'm gonna put this away, and I think I'm gonna go instead for this kind of floral floaty top. And I've got these new pants. I'm not sure if they're gonna fit, but we're gonna try it out. So I'm laying those out. I'm not always like this organized, like laying down my clothes on the bed, but because I'm shooting this video, I wanted to do it in a bit more of an organized fashion. Waiting for my food to arrive, and I don't want to go for a shower because I know the moment I go in, I'm gonna start getting calls from the delivery guy. So what I will do is maybe I will do my skincare, and by the time my food should arrive, I've worked out, I've been outside, and I've sweated. I had a lot of sunscreen, so I want to do a double cleanse. I used to only do like one cleanse in the morning, but ever since I've started doing my walks in the morning, I prefer doing double cleanse so that I can take off everything: sunscreen, grime, dust, pollution, sweat, and my skin just feels cleaner. Starting with the Soothing Cleansing Balm from Deconstruct. This has a lovely consistency. It's a balm, but the moment it comes in contact with the skin, it melts to more like an oil, and then you can massage it on your skin. It helps dissolve makeup, break down waterproof and water resistant sunscreen. I also like the slip it gives to the skin for face shaving. So if you're someone who is looking to try shaving your face, or if you already do it, try doing it with a cleansing balm. It just gives you such a nice slip so you don't get any nicks or cuts. It emulsifies really well with water and rinses off completely once you wash your face. It's also really affordable. For my second cleanse, I'm going in with the Avene Cleanance Gel because the temperature has gone up. My skin's getting a bit oilier, and whenever my skin gets oily, it also gets more acne prone. So I like this cleanser whenever I'm breaking out, and it's not too drying, but it gives you that really nice clean feeling. Just patting my skin dry, then going in with this Centella Ampoule from Korean brand Skin 1004. This is a pure Sika extract. It's a really watery, runny toner sort of consistency, and it's really calming and takes down the redness from my skin. Time for moisturizer. I'm going in with the Skin Soothe Moisturizer from Deconstruct. I love that this has 1% ceramides along with fatty acids and cholesterol, and this combination is ideal for boosting and strengthening the skin's barrier. It's got a really nice balmy consistency, but it's not very heavy, so it sinks in. It's really good for combination skin. It doesn't feel too heavy, but it'll also work for people with dry skin. And my skin tends to get a bit sensitive, a bit red, so calming products work really well for me. If you're looking to include ceramides in your routine, this is a really nice, affordable option that's also suitable for sensitive skin. Time for sunscreen, going in with the same one that I used before my walk, which is the lightweight gel sunscreen from Deconstruct. And like I said earlier, this has a soft matte finish. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel too dewy. And when it's hot, when it's humid, I don't want something that feels too rich or too hydrating. And it takes like maybe 15 to 20 seconds to blend, and there's no white cast once you blend it out completely. Make sure you're applying adequate amount of sunscreen, so 2 fingerfuls for the face, and if your neck and chest is exposed, another finger for that area. This also sits really well under makeup. A lot of gel sunscreens can pill, but this doesn't. Everything blends really nicely over this. I've come to the living room now. I think the lighting here is a bit better, and you can see how fresh and healthy my skin looks. So I just got a call from Swiggy saying my order will be delayed, but only by 15 minutes. And I know when they say 15, it's probably going to be 20, 25. So I think I'm just going to go for my quick shower. Time for a quick shower. I'm loving this shower gel from Nivea at the moment. It's lemony, really energizing, bright, uplifting scent, and I love this in this hot weather. Okay, I've showered. I feel so much fresher now. The food is still 15 minutes away, so I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna put on just like a very basic makeup, not a full face, I'm gonna go in with the FauxFilter concealer from Huda Beauty. I've been loving this. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've been mixing 2 shades to get my perfect shade, but now I have got my perfect shade in this, and it is 4.1G, so that's the one I'm gonna go with. Brows, always benefit. Gonna use these 2 products, and then going to curl my lashes and go in with the L'Oreal ProXXL Lift mascara. So let's get started. When I want good coverage from a concealer, what I like to do is kind of let it sit on the skin for about a minute, so it starts to set a little bit, and then when you blend it, it doesn't spread around as much and you get like much better, more concentrated coverage. And I like doing this especially for kind of this corner, inner corner of the eye. This is where I have like the maximum darkness, so that's where I want the maximum coverage and brightness. This concealer has just such good coverage. It's practically erased my under eye circles. That's really evened out my skin tone without like using a lot of product. Brows and lashes make a lot of difference, which you will see in a minute. It's just going to like lift my face. And I do have like fairly full brows naturally. They used to be a lot fuller when I was younger, and as I'm getting older, they have thinned out a little bit. But they still don't need like a lot of filling. I'm using the Benefit Goofproof pencil in the shade number 5, I want to say. Is it number 5? Yes, it is number 5. Okay, I just like to focus mostly on the arch and kind of the gaps that I have here. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with the Gimme Brow Gel. Going to curl my lashes. This is the Color Bar Lash Curler. It is really good and really nicely padded with this rubber grip here, so you don't end up like pinching your skin. And again, curling the lashes can make a big difference for anyone who's got lashes that are straight or downward sloping, or if you've got droopy eyes like mine, which kind of slant downward a little bit. And then going in with this mascara, this has got 2 sides and it's really good. So going with the side that is labeled 1. I think in like a drugstore category, L'Oreal is my favorite brand when it comes to mascaras, with stiff competition from Rimmel. Rimmel has really good mascaras. I'm now gonna go in with the side labeled number 2. And this has got a slightly more of a curved brush, and this is the one that gives you a bit of a lift. I'm not doing my bottom lashes just now, I might do them later, but this is like the basic look, not adding anything else because I'm going to be shooting later. I've got a few calls this morning, so I think this is like nice enough for like a really simple Zoom call meeting look. Like I look neat and groomed. The food is still not here, so let me find out what's going on. So it seemed like the restaurant had a lot of orders for breakfast, so my food was delayed, so I caught up on work in the meantime. I had a few calls and emails, and yeah, eventually finally my food arrived. I had ordered idli as well as upma. And as I was eating, I called my mum and caught up with my parents, see what they're up to. So overall, it was a pretty nice morning. So that was a pretty late breakfast, but I feel really full and satisfied now. I ended up talking to my mom for quite a bit, and it's almost 12 o'clock now. So that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna list all the products I've talked about in the description box below. See you soon in my next video. Bye.